Alright, so now let's see how it runs on 1440p on the 3090 Ti. There's no DLSS, everything is still ultra, so I'm just gonna turn DLSS after. I'm gonna be doing DLAA, DLSS, and upscale from that. And let's see how it runs on the 3090 Ti. So it's giving me exactly 100 FPS less on 1440p. And to be honest with you, this is fine. On 3090 Ti, it's still a beast of a GPU. This game utilizes it just fine. I can see that the GPU usage is not 100%, but it's still in the 90s, so that's not a bottleneck. I'm gonna be trying DLAA later, and I'm gonna be using DLSS Quality and see if it's gonna bottleneck my GPU. And if it does not, then I'm gonna use DLSS Performance. I think that's gonna definitely bottleneck my GPU. Is gonna be like CPU bound. And right now it's like on 1440p native, it's running just fine. Alright, so let's see what DLAA gives me with 1440p. It's probably not gonna give me a better experience. It's gonna drop to 150 probably, I'm not sure. Let's see. So DLAA dropped to 180 from 200s. And it is still a playable experience, to be honest. This gate is closed. I think I need to carry on with my missions for the gate to open. It climbed to 200s again on DLAA, and this is good. DLAA looks better than just native 1440p, to be honest with you. It's looking much better. That's probably a side quest that I'm not going to do. Alright, let's do DLSS on quality. We go to DLSS, do quality, save changes, go back. Wow, DLSS quality gave me in this section of the game a lot of FPS, 100 FPS more. Not 100, but probably like 50, 40 to 50, like compared to native. But it's running very good. It's running very good. 300 FPS. It's the same as 4090 with 1440p native, not DLSS quality. So it's safe to say that the 4090 is 40% powerful than the 3090 Ti in this game. I would say this game had, I mean, the GPU had frame generation that it could use to increase the FPS even more. But this build of the game does not do anything with frame generation. The FPS stays the same with my 4090. I have no idea why, but I think it's just because if it's a dev build, that's why. Okay, let's jump to 4K right now. So it's 4K. I had to go out of the game to do 4K. DLSS quality is gonna be disabled, off. I'm gonna be doing DLSS quality after native. Everything is still ultra, so 4K native is giving me 100 FPS, 107, 110. Probably gonna go to 150 on less demanding areas. And my GPU usage is very high now. It's not like 1440p when it was like low 90s. Now it's like 99, 98, 100%. And let me just reset those 100% lows and averages. The 100% lows are above 60s. That's good, but it's like 40 FPS below my initial, like, current FPS and my average FPS. So I think if it drops to that, it just dropped and I did not feel. I was gonna say you're gonna feel that drop, but I did not feel it. It just dropped and I did not feel it. You see that spike in the time graph? That's it going down to 67 FPS. But it's giving me a good experience. The CPU is not doing any work. It's like 20% working CPU usage. So it's not doing any hard work. Alright, so let's do DLSS on quality. Alright, let's do DLSS quality, save changes. I think DLSS quality is gonna give me, oh, okay, 50 FPS, the same as 1440p. So it gives you like 50 FPS more on the 3090 Ti, and that's a good thing. I think that DLSS performance is gonna give another 50 FPS, or like 30 to 40 FPS at least, and it's gonna be a good experience playing this game on the 3090 Ti. The VRAM usage is not high, but the VRAM allocation is actually high. I don't know why these games lately allocate more VRAM than they use. But the RAM usage is not. The RAM usage is not that high. It's like 6 gigabytes. You're using 60 gigabytes of RAM, but it's allocating close to 15 gigabytes of RAM. These games need to be a little bit optimized to allocate less RAM that they need. Allocate close to what they use. If the game uses like 7 FPS, allocate 8. Like allocate at least like 10, not 14, you know? And the VRAM too, if you're using 15, just allocate 15 or 16. Because the VRAM is more critical than just the RAM. VRAM, if it's like more than its limit, is gonna start stuttering very bad. Alright, let's just use DLSS on performance. Where's my mouse? Sometimes I lose tracks of the mouse. DLSS performance, go back. So DLSS performance bumped me up to 200. It's just like running at 1440p native on this game. On this GPU, not this game. And 100% lows are very low. Let's just reset them, just make sure. I just reset them and they still the same. Or they jump to 100, but that's half my FPS. I don't notice any stuttering. Even though the 100% loads are very low, I don't notice any stuttering.
You're right on that piece of wood.
That's my mission. That guy is my mission. He's gonna help me do something with Lilith. Help me figure out where she is, what she's planning. Alright, so this game running very good actually on the 3090 Ti. And actually you don't need this much FPS to play this game, because this game is just like a story mode game. If you want to play a story mode, there's an online mode. I don't think you're gonna be competitive with other online players, you know, multiplayer mode, and you're just gonna be like meeting players in the game, and that's it. Just like Elden Ring and other games that have multiplayer, but they're not competitive. I mean, probably you can just fight with that other person, but it's your choice. If you don't want to fight with the other person, probably it's just like Elden Ring. Don't fight, just like move along. Alright guys, I'm gonna be trying it on the 3070 next. I have to unplug the GPU again. And I'm gonna be seeing you on the next video. Take care.